Well guys, got a little update for you for February. Well, as you see, we don't have a lot of snow. Temperatures have been, right around the plus side. Some days it's plus, +3, +4, and then other days it's, -5. But yeah, we only got a few inches of snow left in many areas, like, around the ditches, along the highways and stuff. It's actually bare, so gonna make you wonder, what's gonna be like for the summer type of deal, right? The old topper for the truck is working just like I wanted it to. I've got parts. Um, I've got parts in hand now for the topper to get it fixed. One of the issues I have are these locking mechanisms here. These ones here, the ones they sent me, don't have the threaded area at the end here. I managed to get off the nut with a pair of vice grips because it was rusted and stripped and stuff. But these here are like seized, like rusted onto the shaft. I've tried heat, and I still couldn't get it. All I did is manage to melt some of the plastic. I'll probably end up having to cut them off. But yeah, I've got the parts, but I've got the door handles and stuff, the replacements. But like I said, they're not the threaded ones, so I have to do some fabricating. And I also got a brake light here. It's a white one, a clear one, but it has red LEDs. So yeah, it'll be nice when I get it up there and wired in. But the big shed is still doing good. The roof ain't leaking, even though it kind of looks kind of weird. It's still not leaking. I like to maybe try something different with the roof this summer, or maybe being now that I have the air nailer, I can go up there and finish, you know, sheeting it type of deal. The trouble with was when I built it is you're trying to hammer a nail into it, and it has a bit of bounce, which is next to impossible to hammer a nail when it's bouncing, right? But yeah, we got this end as well as the other end as well as the front side. But everything's going pretty decent here. I've got a big chunk of steel here. It's like a framework. Um, Basically, what it is, it's a crate from when they ship in trailers. Well, I'm thinking about building myself a trailer. That was why I brought it home. It's really nice, strong steel, so it'd make a nice trailer with axle and stuff like that to it. But yeah, the old beachcomber did quite well last summer, and it's still basically in as good a shape as it was when I got it. But the old Trisell's doing reasonable. I had a little bit of an issue there when it was 40 below. It didn't want to start, but whatever, right? That happens to pretty much any vehicle. And the Wave is doing well. We've been driving her now. Once the weather's warm here, we've been driving it. When it gets cold again, or if it gets cold again, we'll start back in on the Trisell. And as you see here, I still got the John Deere tractors. They're going to be my summer project. They should be a fairly easy fix, considering they both were running. This nasty old classic motor mower tiller is will be another challenge because it hadn't ran in a while. So whatever, right? The shop is the shop. It's still filled of full of stuff and all that. I got to get in here one day with the old heater and do some organization in the far back corner and put a few things away. But we got a nice couch set here, whatever it was here, about a month ago. But as soon as our room renos and stuff like that are done, we'll have room in the living room to put this in the house. But yeah, I still got the old this funny looking Cub Cadet here. I think it's a Cub Cadet 85. Um, I don't believe it runs. It never, the person I got it from never claimed it ran. But it has the rear end that I want for my redneck lawn chair. The tires are hooped, but you can buy them. They're tires or rims. That's reasonable. But yeah, guys, as you see, like last year this time we had a pile of snow. The old Sunfire was covered, and it was there for the winter. But guys, I still have the old Craftsman. I will have that, for a while anyway. It's not really for sale yet. Um, I used it as a Christmas decoration this year. That was why I was painting it red. But the guy I got it from did claim that it did run. So, it should have a decent Briggs & Stratton motor in it that can go into something else or whatever. But what I'm planning on doing is, when it comes time to part it out, what I want to do is run a blade along here, this seam all the way along, basically cutting off the grill and, giving the grill a paint up and maybe getting some decals or something for it and making like a clock out of it. But, that would be kind of a neat thing hanging up in the shop or maybe in my editing studio or whatever, right? And we'll have to see how it goes this summer. I'd like to I'd like to do the shop up. I wanted to do it last fall, but after doing this shed, didn't really have really the will to do it. I was kind of burnt after the shed. It was a pretty good project to knock off in the time that I did. And yeah, it's doing fairly well. Probably couldn't get into it because it looks like there's ice in front of the door, and hopefully it's not, running into the shed, but whatever, right? It's one of those things that are now pretty much empty or that have served its purpose, and now it's kind of, maybe I can sell it or something. But yeah, we have the old Lionel tent trailer here, the one I've come to call the Ribstone trailer. It's I still got it. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it. I got it because I wanted the frame, because I couldn't build the frame for the cost of the trailer. But when I popped it up, as you've seen last fallish when I brought her home, it was in better shape than what I thought it was. So, might end up having to fix that one. But, guys, I don't really know what more to say, but, we're doing the room renos and stuff like that, one room at a time. The next room up is going to be a light touch on the bathroom. We'll see how it goes on that. We'll replace the door and maybe a couple of the moldings, and might end up doing a recoat on the paint just to give it a fresh look. And then, the office reno, and by then it's probably will be spring, and we'll be back at her with lawnmowers and stuff like that again. But guys, I'm gonna leave a comment or leave a question with you guys to kick around for a couple months. Now that I got the Wave, the old Tercel is kind of pretty much done its purpose. It's smoking pretty bad, especially when you first start it, and then when you get onto it heavy, like give her gas heavy, she wants to smoke real bad. I can't really sell it in all good conscience without, saying that it has issues. You guys have any idea what to do with it? Should I drive it and have some off-road fun with it until I kill it? Or, or should I try to get $100 out of it because the wrecking yard doesn't want it? And to sell it in the classifieds, people are going to shy away from it. And to part it out, it's too old. It's a 95 with like 240,000 K. I know for a Toyota that's low, but still, when it's smoking, it's not worth it. But yeah, leave a comment below on what you figure I should do with it. I could make a series of videos on, if you will, the destruction of the Tercel. Or I could just sell it and be done with it. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end the video here. So as always, thank you for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.